Hi there! Welcome to Board Games with Scott, a little video blog where I'm going to talk about a board game every week, review it, explain the mechanics, give you an idea if it's something that you might want to buy. This week I'm going to be talking about Vegas Showdown.
Hi there, and bye there. This is the last episode of Board Games with Scott. I decided rather than just fade away, I want to put an end to the series. My last episode on Monopoly was a very popular episode. A lot of people liked it, and so I think that's a good note upon which to end. Why am I ending the show? Well, I've found that my interest in board games has changed. That I look at a lot of the new games that came out over the last year, and I'm not really interested in them. I don't know whether I've changed or the game style has changed, but for me, I'm finding I just don't have that same passion to run out and play all the new games that I used to have. And I feel that was an important thing for me to do in order to keep up with this show. Now, over the last year, I've only put out a handful of episodes, and they've really changed their focus. And so I'm not disappearing completely. Instead, I'm going to be focusing my efforts in some other places. First, if you go to onboardgames.net, that's a podcast. I'm a voice on that podcast on a regular basis. But my new thing is over at boardgameinfo.com. I'm taking on the role of the game professor. And there I'm going to be presenting more stuff like what you've seen in the last few episodes of Board Games with Scott in a variety of formats. Over these last 5 years, it's been a very interesting time. I've managed to write a book on games and libraries. I've had my own board game published, and that's been exciting. So these are some doors that have been opened through me doing these videos. I see that I've launched a lot of other videos out there that have gotten started based upon the model that I put forth, and that's exciting to see. So there's a lot of people out there still making videos. And if you go to BoardGameGeek.com and you search for a game and you look at the videos area, you'll see videos about that game. And so there's people out there that are still doing this. And so I don't feel the need for me to do it because others have picked up the mantle and gone ahead with it. I've also changed my focus as a researcher at Syracuse University to looking at board games, and where I'm really moving is board game design as an educational tool. So trying to understand what you can learn through the creation of a game. And that's what Board Games with Scott is now going to have on it. So I'd say don't unsubscribe to the feed because I'm going to update Board Games with Scott with what's going on with me and board games as far as an educational space. Use it as a place to put my research and things like that. So you'll still see some updates on Board Games with Scott. But this regular series is over. So thank you all for your support, and a note about support. The best way to support a show like this is through donations. A donation is a way, when I got a donation from someone, it was something I really appreciated because I knew they took the time and effort to go to PayPal, to put their own money and send it to me. And to me, that was really meaningful. That was a way that they said, hey, I really like what you're doing enough to give some money to you. And so my advice to you is if you like what someone is doing, if someone is making your fun better through the time they're spending and the resources they're spending, give something back. Because that's a great way to show your appreciation. Now, I probably should have made this plea when I was running the show, but it'll help everyone else out there who's doing these sort of podcasts. So think about giving a donation to your favorite podcast because it really does make a difference. Thank you all for your support. One of the best results of this has been when I've gotten to travel around the world and play with a variety of board game groups out there. I've really enjoyed my time, and so if you are someone that I've visited and played a game with, I had a great time, except for the group of you in Pittsburgh that I played Puerto Rico with. That wasn't very much fun, because some of you were Puerto Rico poo-poo heads. Ha! I have my revenge! Anyway. Thanks a lot for watching. So I hope you've enjoyed the last 5 years. It's been right at 5 years and 70 episodes of Board Games with Scott. But I will see you in some of my other ventures or see you at the board game table. So until then, have fun first, then worry about winning. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Still doing here? I said it was over. Oh, you thought you'd wait and see if there's something funny after the credits. No, nothing funny. Nothing at all. Just go on. I'm just going to show you my cat. There's my cat. Say goodbye, Gregory. Goodbye, Gregory. Bye-bye.